up, besties? Excuse this horrible truck lighting. I'm just gonna do a little intro because this is a realistic intro of what this video is going to be. This video is going to be a moving vlog. We're making a big move from Colorado Springs to Alaska, and we're driving. This is our last time in the house. How do you feel that we're leaving and gonna be in a car ride for 7 days? How do you feel about that? It's all ready to go. I just want to show you guys. This is the setup. My baby on my blanket. All down, you can't even see because it's dark, but all down by my feet is completely full. Miss Lady Baby's in the back seat, and Grizzman is also in the back seat. But this is going to be our setup for the next 7 days. We have this truck literally filled as much as it could possibly be. Literally, like, I don't even know where my stuff is. I have the necessities though. I do have my Kindle. I'm reading Hot House Flower on the Kindle. So we'll see how much I can read in this road trip. I just thought it would be fun to do road trip vlog / moving vlog and document this for myself and also to share with you guys because this is a huge change in my life. We actually were supposed to leave yesterday and we had to give ourselves an extra day. And as you can tell, we're leaving in the nighttime. So we are behind schedule. Here we go. Road trip update. We are in Wyoming. We went from Colorado Springs to Cheyenne, Wyoming. I don't know why I can never remember that. So Colorado to Wyoming, just over the border. But we've crossed one state still. Gotta look at the bright side. Little road trip update. We are now in Montana. If you guys didn't know, you can cross into Canada through Montana. So this is the last state that we have before we officially enter Canada. We're probably gonna try to get to Canada by tonight, but we would be getting there by like midnight. I'm not 100% sure if we're going to go that far. My husband is the one driving. He's really pushing it and everything. But yeah, then from there we have 3 states in Canada that we drive through before we get to Alaska. They're big states though. We have to drive through Alberta, British Columbia, and Yukon before we get to Alaska. And from what I've heard, once you get to, I want to say British Columbia, especially Yukon, is when the weather really starts getting like really snowy and icy and stuff like that. Right now, we're in Montana. It's very clear. There's no snow at all. As far as scenery-wise, it all kind of looks the same. It's very beautiful. Like, the skyline is crazy. It's not even the skyline because it's like, it's just very, like, I don't know. But we're enjoying the ride. So far, so good. Reading update. I'm still reading Hot House Flower. I did just start it earlier today, and I'm 41% through. I'm very much in my addicted era currently. We're also listening to A Court of Mist and Fury, the graphic audio, because my husband wanted to read it. But he's not really much of like a reader, but he's really enjoying the graphic audio. And it's also my first time listening to graphic audio. Yeah. Like the dramatized version. It's giving movie. So yeah, I'm like listening to that with him because it's fun to listen to, but I'm also reading Hot House Flower. So we're almost at the 50% mark. If I can finish this today, that would be amazing because I've only read 2 books for the month of March because we were doing the last minute stuff of moving. I'm giving myself grace because we were in the process of moving and it is stressful. It is currently 8:30 p.m. It's getting later, obviously. We're at the gas station. We just stopped and actually had some Burger King because we were starving. But we're about 2 hours away from crossing the border into Canada. So we're just going to be driving for 2 more hours. The main goal is really just to get into Canada. For reading, though, I am still reading Hot House Flower. So I'm 66% through Hot House Flower currently. I actually really like Reich and Daisy. I honestly just felt like no connection to either of them before this. Like I liked their characters, but I didn't feel like connected to them. And I feel like reading from their point of views, it does like just explain a lot, and I just feel more connected to them individually. I still think Rose and Connor are my favorites. I know they're my favorites, but I am liking their story and everything, so we'll see. It is fun what's happening in this book. Can you guess where we're going? Timmy House. Guys, we're in Canada and we just went to Tim Hortons. The first Tim Hortons in Canada that we've gone to so far. Probably won't be the last. We knew what we wanted. I knew I wanted Timbits because there is a Tim Hortons in the small town that we come from in Ohio. So it's not our first time having Tim Hortons, but it's our first time having real, authentic Tim Hortons from Canada. We have a large Ice Cap Supreme. Fudge, what is it called? A fudge brownie latte. I forgot to say like iced, so it is a hot coffee. So I'm gonna let that cool down before I start drinking it. We do have assorted Timbits too. Let's see if the Timbits taste different. I also got a wrap. They had way more like food options in there, I feel like. Timbits from Canada, 10 out of 10. Reading update. I did finish Hot House Flower yesterday. So today, I think I'm gonna start Thrive. But if I don't want to continue on with the Addicted series, I think I'm just gonna go to Beartown because I've been seeing a lot of good stuff about it on Bookstagram. And I'm curious. I'm very easily influenced on books. So one of those are gonna be the books I read today. We'll see. We're back in the car. I guess for you, I don't think we've ever left the car. We did stop last night in Hythe, which is still in Alberta, Canada, right before British Columbia. Now we're driving to a town in British Columbia. It's a pretty short drive. So let me just tell you, I've been the one like kind of mapping out where we're gonna be stopping, like recommending the big cities and the hotels that we should stay at. There's this town, it's called Fort Nelson in British Columbia. It's only under 6 hours from where we stayed last night. So it's either we're gonna drive 6 hours to Fort Nelson, which is the shortest driving day that we will have, or you have to full send it and go all the way to Yukon, which is like 12 hours away. There's really no in between there. So I think we're gonna stop in Fort Nelson because my husband, he's been the one really just driving this entire trip and he's tired. Understandably so. And also our dogs, I feel like they need a break too. I think we all could just use a break from being in this car all day. So we're gonna stop in Fort Nelson, have a short day, kind of relax a little bit. If we're on time, which I think that we will be, we should be in Alaska by Saturday, I believe. Today's Thursday, the 14th. Yeah, really exciting things though. I am still reading Thrive. I got about 50% yesterday. This is why I don't normally read books from the same series like back to back to back, because I am invested, but specifically with Thrive, everything that happens in this book happened in Kiss the Sky and Hot House Flower, but just from Lily and Lo's point of view, which I am enjoying getting their point of view and different scenes, I guess, from the same timeline. I am enjoying that, but I read Kiss the Sky and Hot House Flower back to back pretty much, and now I'm reading this right after, so it's like pretty repetitive. Update, we went to Tim Hortons inside the sketchy little gas station. Again. Yeah, so yesterday I ordered, what was it? It was like I keep forgetting, it was like a fudge brownie latte pretty much, but I totally forgot to say iced, so she gave it to me hot, which was fine, but today I just got a vanilla iced coffee, because I don't really know what to order, to be honest, so I'm just trying different things, but this one looks good. That's good. Just can't go wrong with the good old-fashioned vanilla iced coffee. And we both got a sausage farmer wrap. I don't know if they had this in the town that has Tim Hortons in Ohio, but it's really good. There's a sauce in here. I don't know what it is, but it's good. And then, of course, we got 10 more assorted Timbits because I went feral over these, and I had 9 of them. So... back. You know the drill. So we stopped in Fort Nelson, British Columbia last night. We actually got there at like 4 p.m. and we just spent the evening relaxing and just giving ourselves a break, pretty much, us and the dogs. And I think we all needed that. So today we are going to White House, Yukon. It's like a 10-hour, 30-minute drive. It says we'll get there 6 to 7 p.m. Probably closer to 7 p.m. after we stop and get gas and food and stuff like that. There definitely is snow. It's definitely getting colder. I mean, it is only 9 a.m., but it says that it's 20 degrees out. There's snow surrounding the roads, not on the roads yet, thankfully, but I know we will be hitting that soon. Reading wise though, I honestly kind of stopped around the 50% mark for Thrive. I've been listening to the A Court of Mist and Fury and started A Court of Wings and Ruin audiobooks with my husband. He loves the series so far. Yeah, so I stopped reading on my Kindle because we were at the end of A Court of Mist and Fury and I couldn't pay attention to my book while he was listening to that. So yeah, I've kind of just been listening to it with him because if you know, you know. I think I'm gonna try to finish Thrive today, and then I'm gonna take a break from the Addicted series. The other book I have downloaded that I think I want to read is Beartown, because I keep seeing stuff about it, and I just want to know what the hype is about. But that is the update for now. We are in Toad River, still in British Columbia. The views are absolutely insane. It's beautiful here. I have zero service though. So far, so good. I'm gonna try to get as many videos as I can of the roads. I just feel like it doesn't do it justice. I am taking pictures as well. I don't know, I just feel like no matter how many videos or pictures I take, it's just not showing it as good as it looks in person. Here's my Alani that I've been drinking. I'm also reading Thrive still. I'm literally only 60% through. Honestly, it's not that I'm not enjoying it. It's just, like I said, I just read Kiss the Sky and Hot House Flower literally back to back, and I'm now reading this immediately after. But I'm already 60% through, so I'm like, I might as well just finish it. This is the first, I think, non-car clip I've taken. We are in a hotel. We just stopped in Whitehorse, Yukon, which is crazy because tomorrow we'll for sure be in Alaska. So we're literally 12 hours and 30 minutes away from our destination, which is really crazy because we could drive that in a day. We're debating on either if we're gonna drive that all in one day or if we're going to stop one more time and just have like 2 short drives, like a 6-hour and 5-hour drive pretty much. But yeah, regardless. Reading update, I did finish Thrive. I had no service all day today, so I'm gonna update my Goodreads right now. I did start Beartown because I kept saying I wanted to because people keep talking about it, and I feel like it really matched the vibe when we were driving, so I'm glad I started it. I only got 18% into Beartown so far. We're listening to A Court of Wings and Ruin too. I've been kind of doing both at the same time. Good morning. We're getting ready to go and leave this hotel, and we're going to Alaska today. We're getting ready to go. I'll probably update you guys again when we are in Alaska. I'm tired. I took a little nap. This is honestly my first time napping the entire road trip, which is crazy because one thing about me is I love to sleep, especially on a road trip. But I've been trying to stay awake to keep my husband company, especially now because like there's snow on the roads and stuff. We're in this little small town called Beaver Creek, and it's right before the Alaska border. Here's us, and that red line is the border. I'm actually so tired. It was getting a little bit sketchy in an area that we were in. It was just a road covered with snow that definitely has not been plowed, and we hit snow on the roads last night, but it was like being plowed. I don't know. It is 2 o'clock here right now. I believe the time goes back another hour when we go through the border, I want to say. I don't know exactly when the time changes, but I just know that we're gonna go back another hour once we get into Alaska at some point. I also haven't really read anything. I'm a tired girl today. Update time. We're in Alaska. Yes, we are. Not in our destination, but we are gonna stop for today. Are we in the Rosebud Motel? Look, we're all ready to get out the car. It is Saturday, March 17th. No, it's the 16th. No, it is the 17th. It's Sunday. It is actually Sunday. We are in the hotel room. I just showered and everything and got changed, and I'm super excited because I think I did show a little bit, but we are in Alaska officially. All of the snow. This is like the motel, and that's the restaurant. We just walked over there and ate there last night. We are leaving this hotel officially. So I already told you guys, there's like really no good lighting. Oh, I stand corrected. We're leaving the hotel and we have to drive 6 hours, and then we are going to our destination. Well, really we're going to our friend's house because we don't get our keys to our place until tomorrow morning. We are in the town we're supposed to be in Alaska. And we're currently waiting outside to get the keys to our new house. I look human today because we got to stay at our friend's house last night and actually get ready today. So I am happy about that. Yeah, we're just waiting. The place isn't open until 9. It's at 8:47, or it's 8:47 right now. And hopefully they're gonna let us get the keys to our house. That way we can walk through it. And then the move-in brief / lease signing and stuff is at 10. So we're gonna have an hour to walk through it. I'm excited! We're excited. I'm excited. I'm also really hungry. We did our road trip from Monday. We left on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Monday, the 11th is when we left. And we got here Sunday, the 17th. And now it's Monday the 18th, a whole week from when we left. We're in our house!